actually. When you look across the ecosystem right now, the data ecosystem in programmatic, you have first-party data, that's owned data. Second-party data, which can be either public data or data that's publicly available but attributed. And then you have third-party data, which is accessible and used in many cases, but it's not necessarily currency data. So essentially, fourth-party data is how we're positioning the Kantar Media currency data, which is taking a total view of the consumer, their brand affinities, and their media consumption in a single source way. And that smaller data, but the more holistic view of the consumer, can be scaled out and used in the programmatic ecosystem, we believe, in a more valuable way than just traditional online behavioral data. Well, it's interesting because in a world of big data, there are really two approaches. And what we have now is a load of silos going up. Everybody's collecting data on their consumers. You know, those who run tech platforms are collecting data on who they see on their sites. But how to connect across that is really the industry's biggest question, we would position. And many people don't think that you would go back to traditional media panels to answer that question. But the reality is, if you have an opt-in panel, you go past all of the privacy issues of data use. And then you also have the ability to have a consumption understanding across all of these platforms. So one thing that we think is more important is the offline behavioral data. We can track anything online, and people are awash in big data, and that's all very exciting. But when it comes to offline exposures, that's a little bit of a blind spot in programmatic right now. But when you have a panel that can be recruited, and either media measurement or the consumer's measurement and understanding of their media can be brought into a single source way, we believe that can be quite valuable and smart data